Good morning, all. My name is Alfred Olupalo, and today we're going to be focusing on the topic: how do different life histories affect vulnerability to fishing and adverse impacts of fishing? To introduce my project and introduce my ideas on the topic, I would start by saying that it is recognized or broadly recognized that social vulnerability and resilience influences a community's ability to respond to, adapt, and respond to changes. Also, it could be said that life histories of different fish species vary widely and play a crucial role in also determining the vulnerability of species to fishing and impact of fishing to the ecosystem. So in the next slide, we're going to be talking about the key factors that affect life histories, that affect the various life histories and adverse impacts of fishing. So my first factor is the growth rate, and this simply means like fast-growing species that are typically more at risk to the dangers of overfishing, and this is because they have a smaller window of time to reproduce and recover from fishing pressures. Secondly, we have reproduction. As for this one, the species that have a high reproductive rate are less vulnerable to fishing pressure. Thirdly, we have size and age at maturity. Fish that mature at a smaller size and younger age are typically more vulnerable to fishing as they have less time to reproduce and less time to grow to a size that is not vulnerable to fishing pressures. Number four, we have migration patterns. Fish that migrate long distances and into deep waters due to certain reasons are often less vulnerable to fishing pressures as they are not easily accessible to fishing gears. Last but not least, we have the tropic levels. Predatory species are vulnerable to fishing pressures as the population are more proactive to changes in the abundance of their prey. The impacts of fishing on fish population and ecosystem can also vary depending on the life history of the species. I'll give an example where fishing can disrupt the trophic interactions within an ecosystem, leading to cascading impacts on species that are not targeted. Additionally, fishing can also impact the structure and diversity of fish communities, leading to changes in the ecosystem functioning and the resilience of the ecosystem. In conclusion, I would say that understanding the life histories, the various life histories of different fish species is going to be very crucial for effective fishery management and also for the minimizing the adverse impacts of fishing on the fish populations and ecosystems. Thank you.